Today we're going to be making a basic gear. So let's get started. So we're going to go to Sketch, start a 2D sketch, select the X, Y plane here, and we're going to make 3 different circles. The first circle is going to be right click actually, and go to Dimension Type and set it as radius and put it as 1.29 millimeters. Then the second circle is going to do the same thing. Right click, dimension type, set it as radius. And we're going to put this as 1.52 millimeters. And again, third circle, we're going to make this, oh, forgot to right click. I did it again. Oh my god. Dimension type radius, select it as 1.67 millimeters. Then we're going to do 3 different lines, one going on the left, one going down the middle, and make sure it goes through all the circles, not just past 1 or 2. Make sure it goes through all, and one on the right. Then you're going to want to dimension the 2 outer angles. Actually, the first left one, doesn't matter if you do left or right. Put the angle as 4.5, and between these outer angles, put it as 9. So it looks like this. And then put these lines into construction. Then we're going to add in an arc. So the arc can be anywhere out here as long as it's outside of the third circle and connected to the second circle and that outer line. And it doesn't have to be an exact distance. And same thing over here. Make sure it's on the same. It doesn't have to be in the same height or anything. And just do the same thing. Put an arc. Doesn't matter how you put it. Then you're going to want to select the trim tool. Trim the top of these arcs and this inner one and the outside. Same thing on this side. So it looks like this. And you're also going to want to trim this here. So it looks like this. Basically get rid of the third and second circle, but that is a-okay. Then do the line here. Make sure you have that vertical constraint and set, doesn't have to be a set distance or anything. And make sure it goes through the first circle you see here. And same thing on the other side. Okay, now we're going to want to work on the top. We're going to want to have the top distance. Make sure you have it on the point arc and also on the center line. Set the distance as 0.045 millimeters. And these 2 outer points here, set the distance as 0.09 millimeters. Then you're going to do the arc and set it as 0.4 millimeters. And same thing here. You could also click on here just to make it easier. So it looks kind of like this. Now you want to trim this extra line, piece of line here. And you want to make this here construction and trim these off here. So it looks like this. Then you want to select the fillet tool as 0.6 millimeters and select, oh sorry, 0.06 millimeters and select these 2 here. So it looks like that in the first one and like that. So it should look kind of like this. Then we're going to do circular. We're going to select the geometry as all these here. Make sure not to click anything else. Select the axis, and the axis is going to be the center point of the circle. You can see the preview of the other pieces. And we're going to actually set the amount as 20. So it looks kind of like this. Now we're going to do the trim tool. I'm going to trim all the extra lines we have here. So it should look something like that. Now we're going to do another circle. I'm going to set the dimension as 1.5 millimeters. Make sure it's also in the center. Um, and you don't need to do the radius uh, for this one. And go to Finish Sketch, go to 3D Model, click Extrude, and make sure that this is all green here. Select it, left click it, and set the distance 0.5 millimeters. And it just looks something like this. So this is your basic gear.